Oh, hi. Now, I don't know how this happened, but we have another story about a cancer survivor. The only difference in this one is that this woman turned her cancer into something sweet. The detail, the decadence, and the dazzle of these confectionery sculptures is quite impressive. And it's what these students are learning thanks to Elly Isaac. Today, they're learning how to grow beautiful flowers using sugar.
I really love the flowers. Doing the roses, especially learning these today because they're awesome and they dress up a cake really nicely and they're fairly easy to do once you learn to do it.
And I'm going to bring it up slightly. I have such a passion for cake decorating. I love cake decorating. I love creating life-size flowers. I love creating cakes. I love experimenting with the stuff that I've learned. And to be able to pass that on to my students, and I see the joy on their faces, that is why I cake decorate. And you're gonna bring it all the way.
For Elly, it wasn't always this way. Most of her career was spent cooking for students at a school cafeteria.
Had the most wonderful time for 21 years. In about 3 or 4 years before I retired is when I was diagnosed with breast cancer and realized the stress of doing that job. And I just thought, I can't go on like this because my fear of cancer coming back.
Elly retired and took up her husband's suggestion to open up this cake decorating studio and fulfill her passion while sharing it with others. But the cancer didn't just set Elly on a new career path, it changed her perspective too.
I was also a competitive golfer. Anyone who's golfed with me will know I am highly competitive when it comes to anything that I put myself into. I wasn't one who liked to lose, but when I was diagnosed with cancer, your outlook on life becomes very, very different. I didn't know whether I would live or die, and I realized golf is no longer important in my life. Only thing that's important in my life is that the people that are in my life know how important they are to me. Nothing about winning is important anymore.
And that philosophy is clearly evident in Elly's classes.
You just kind of form this kind of a little bit of a family in her classes because they're small and, you know, like I said, you get to know everybody there and their lives and what they're doing with the decorating. And yeah, and Elly is always showing us her newest and greatest projects. So yeah, I feel like you get a little piece of her family too as she shows you her granddaughter's cakes and things she's doing for her family.
I want people to see life is more than being so dang serious all the time. Just my quote that I always say is, life is far too short to be so dang serious all the time. Lighten up and live.
It seems that Elly's passions run so much deeper than just the icing on the cake. It's a passion for a fulfilled life, complete with family, friends, and fondant. With Go Fraser Valley, I'm Jonathan Horst.
Don't start a new one because we're going to go right to the next thing.